All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruchak Kodash. Double honor to the elders and double honor to the apostles who are millstone, rule, and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathaniel from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back at through the Spirit with another lesson, and I pray I hope this lesson is edifying. Now, I came across this video on TikTok, and I just started to think that this devil that's in power, how destructive and evil and wicked he is. And this video came up in my TikTok feed, and I just watched it, and you can see the title says, "Unleash 10 tons of concrete into an anthill. What happens?" Now, what would be the purpose of doing some shit like this? Why would you put 10 tons of concrete into an anthill just to kill all of the ants? Just for the purpose of doing what they're doing. You see, this devil, the only thing that he does is kills and destroys. He doesn't just, oppress. He's all around wicked. He kills, he destroys, he maims, and it's not just people. He does it to nature too. This devil is the evilest creature to ever be created. Okay, because these now he says in the video, he says this anthill probably been here for over 100 years. So you take this colony of ants that has been there for over 100 years, living in peace and in harmony with the laws of nature that the Heavenly Father had put in place, and yet you're gonna go and just kill it just because you want to do an experiment with life. And that goes to show you that this devil has to be taken out of this world, man, because nobody's going to be able to have peace unless this devil is taken out of this world. All right, this is Jeremiah 51:25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth." You see that? Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. And that mountain means government. Esau is the governing body of the world right now. Okay? Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. I will stretch out mine hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and make thee a burnt mountain. Because this is what happens. This is what needs to happen to these wicked ass people. You have again, and this actually pissed me off watching this. They got the little music in the background, making it seem like it's something to praise. But these dudes are just murdering a whole entire anthill that's living in harmony with the ecosystem for no reason, just so you can have an ant sculpture. you know so I'm gonna play this video, and I know it may seem arbitrary, but if this dude would do this to the lowliest of beings, right, imagine what he's doing to the rest of the earth and the people that he's ruling over. Okay, this dude, like, if you ever seen that movie Planet of the Apes, he said he'll make a desert out of his home, and he'll make a desert out of your home. Roughly paraphrasing that quote. That's what this devil will do. He will make a desert. He would turn everything desolate, because this devil doesn't have any godliness in him. All right, so I'm gonna play this video.
Happens if you pour 10 tons of concrete slurry into an anthill. In the past, we've poured molten aluminum and boiling water down ant colonies, and it all turned into magnificent art pieces. This time,
Now, you heard him say, he said they all turned into magnificent art pieces. So, well, this right here just shows you that he has no problem of taking a person and putting them behind a piece of glass, or Jake that died from something, and putting them, or bones or something like that, something abominable, and putting it behind a piece of glass and saying that this is art. You took something that was living. It's already art. It's living. It's a living art that the Heavenly Father created, and you killed it and destroyed it. Okay. And you talk about putting molten aluminum, and I can see if you had an anthill in your backyard and you're trying to get rid of the anthill because the ants are attacking you every time you cut your grass. But these are ants that are just living out in nature, and you sought them out just to kill them. Okay. And I know it may seem trivial, we're talking about ants, but what we're really talking about is the destructive nature of Esau Edom, the evil, wicked nature of the Esau Edom.
We're going big. We're dumping over 10 tons of concrete to see what happens. This is an idea from foreign ant researchers. They want to study the exact size of ant colonies. This supersized ant hill has been around for 20 years. It's quite an ancient ant fortress. It took 3 days to pour the 10 tons of concrete. As time passed, what met our eyes, the massive bulldozer, was an overkill next to the ants. This is the difference in civilizations. After further excavation, the depth of the nest is 8 meters. After more than 10 days of cleaning, an astonishing ant kingdom emerged before us. The initial estimate, this is the home of over 7 million leafcutter ants. The internal structure is incredibly sophisticated. The tunnels branching out resemble their highways, the rows of chambers shaped like sweet potatoes. There are bedrooms, dining areas, and study rooms, just like us humans. Their life is uncannily similar to ours. Unfortunately, this colossal ant kingdom has now been turned into an art piece by humans.
Now you see that? They said, oh yeah, these ants, they lived regular lives. Now we don't know how. I mean, we from our perspective, they're just ants, but we don't know what level of communication and sophistication they have in their world. You see what I'm saying? Only Yahweh knows. But y'all killed them all, right? Turned them into art piece. But this is the nature of Esau Edom and his system. Like Esau Edom, he will take a man and do a man in his household the same way. Remember the Tuskegee experiments? Didn't he do Jake a similar way? Didn't he just experiment on things and people? This dude is literally, let me read that again, man. It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain. You see? So this, just like this pissed me off, this pissed the Lord off. Because the Lord is saying, man, you're destroying my creation. Okay? This is Matthew 24 and 22. It says, except those days be shortened, there should be no flesh saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Now this is talking about all flesh. Because the Lord talks about, the scriptures talk about how there's one type of flesh for the birds, the fishes, and people. All the flesh is different. They say all flesh. There should be no flesh. There should be no birds. There should be no ants. There should be no fish. There should be no nothing if this dude is not, if these days aren't shortened and this dude isn't taken out the way. Okay? This just shows you the wickedness of Esau Edom, to where the Lord has to shorten the days because the evil that this man will do and the evil that he will unleash upon the earth will destroy everything. Okay? There will be nothing left. So the Lord is shortening. This is why time is moving so quickly nowadays, because the Lord is shortening these days. All right? This is Psalms. And the reason why this is because Esau is adverse to life. Okay? Esau is adverse to life. He's adverse to this. And what is life? Life is the scriptures. Life is the law of the Lord. This is Psalms 50, and I'm going to start at verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked saith Yahweh, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou should take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee? Now the words of the Lord are the life. And when we go to Proverbs, we prove that, where it says, Proverbs 6 and 23, it says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instructions are my way of life. So the commandments are a lamp, and the law is light. The law is life. Okay? The law is what teaches us how, the law of the Lord and the commandments of the Lord is what guide us through life to live life correctly, to live life properly. I mean, this is what the Lord set up. And these are the instructions that he created to move properly in life. Okay? So if you put the law of the Lord behind you and the commandments of the Lord behind you, you are the opposite of life. You are death. Okay? You are death. And let's get that real quick in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Let's go to Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. And it says, this is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, his philosophies and his doctrine. He has the doctrine of death. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires as hell, the grave, and is as death. So nobody, no creature is safe from this man. Nothing is safe from him. He's as death and cannot be satisfied. But gather unto him all. He can't be satisfied with anything. It doesn't matter how many people he put in the grave. It doesn't matter how much stuff he gets. He cannot. It's never enough. He cannot be filled. He's a bottomless pit. Okay? But gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all peoples. You see? Now, the point that I wanted to get is that he is as death. Okay? He is a destroying mountain, a people that destroys. Look at the condition of the earth. Okay? Look at the condition of the earth. This devil destroys everything. He'll GMO crops and then intermingle those GMO crops with regular crops. So now you have nothing natural just so he can stop you from producing your own food. Tell me, is that not the goddamn, if that's not a devil, okay? That's the devil. All right? This is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry. Okay, because the nations are angry. The wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that they should give a reward unto thy servants, the prophets and the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great. And here's the point that I wanted to get. And shouldest destroy them which destroyeth the earth. I mean, the Heavenly Father is making a point to mention, hey, I'm going to destroy him that destroys the earth. Okay? Because not only are you destroying the Israelites, the apple of his eye, but you're destroying his creation. You're destroying the Garden of Eden, the earth. You're destroying everything. You're destroying the water. You're destroying the air. You're destroying the land. You're destroying everything. There's nothing on this planet that's sacred anymore. You cannot go anywhere on the planet and get 100% and drink 100% pure fresh water because it's all polluted by what this devil has done. It's all polluted. Okay? So you can't even get no fresh water. I mean, you can get close, you know, but to get that 100% pure water that's been filtered through the rocks and you're drinking and it's just so crisp and refreshing, where you gonna find that at? He's polluted everything, man. That's why the scripture said for this, it says, this is not your rest, for it is polluted, because this world is polluted. You know, there's nothing you can get in this world now that's pure, that hasn't been tainted by this devil. Okay? It's everywhere you go. Okay? I think I got Psalms. So yeah, you know, that was pretty much the point on that. You know, I just wanted to do a quick video in regard to this that I saw, you know, to show you that this, it's not just Jake that he's destroying. He destroys everything. Even the ants and the insects aren't safe from this devil, man. So, you know, with that, I pray this is edifying. Ended up by giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. And the next time I came, I say Shalom.